Welcome back to Wheel Rever, and what's interesting about 2025 Honda SCL500 is the way it hits that sweet spot between being a beginner-friendly motorcycle and something that seasoned riders can still appreciate. Honda clearly didn't want to overwhelm people with rider aids, electronics, or overcomplicated systems. Instead, they kept the focus on the fundamentals: an approachable engine with a usable power band, neutral geometry, and a suspension setup that inspires confidence even if you're just stepping up from a smaller bike. For new riders, that's huge, because it means you don't have to fight the bike to enjoy it. For experienced riders, the SCL500 is a bit like revisiting your roots, a reminder of why motorcycling felt so good in the first place. Another area where the SCL500 shines is the soundtrack. The parallel twin engine isn't just smooth, it's got character. Roll on the throttle and you hear that burble, a tone that's slow and mellow at idle but rises to a lively growl when you open it up. The high-mounted exhaust gives the bike not only a Scrambler silhouette but also positions the sound right where you can enjoy it. It's not obnoxiously loud, but it's far from muted. Honda found a way to balance refinement with just enough attitude to make every ride engaging. When you put it into real-world scenarios, that balance becomes even clearer. In the city, the lightweight chassis, the easy clutch action, and the upright riding position make it a joy to filter through traffic. You're never left wrestling with the heavy clutch or a bike that feels like it doesn't want to turn. The steering is neutral, quick enough to dart between lanes, but not twitchy. Out on the open road, the engine has enough grunt to keep pace at highway speeds. You can comfortably cruise at 70 miles per hour without feeling like the bike is working too hard. Push a little beyond that, and yes, you'll notice some buzz, but nothing unbearably. It's par for the course with parallel twins in this displacement. Take it onto gravel or a fire road, and the Scrambler DNA comes through. It's not a dirt bike, but that extra suspension travel and the 19-inch front wheel soak up bumps and imperfections better than a purely road-focused naked. Riders who like exploring those unpaved side paths won't feel limited, though the stock tires lean more towards street use. That said, swap in a set of semi-knobbies and the SCL500 transforms into a surprisingly capable light adventure companion. And let's not skip the style factor. This is one of those bikes that looks good standing still. Park it outside a coffee shop and it draws attention from people who don't even ride. The retro paint schemes, the minimalistic bodywork, the high exhaust, and the fork gaiters all scream vintage Scrambler. But look closer and you see Honda's modern design language: clean welds, a tidy frame, wiring neatly tucked away, nothing cheap or clumsy. It's a motorcycle built to be admired up close. Even the little details like the round LED headlamp with the subtle halo or the crisp LCD dash show how Honda wanted to merge the past with the present. Ergonomically, it works for a wide range of riders. The 31.1 inch seat height means shorter riders aren't left tiptoeing, while taller riders won't feel cramped thanks to the wide bars and relaxed peg placement. The seat itself is flat, wide enough for comfort but slim enough at the front to make reaching the ground easy. That flat seat also allows you to slide back and forth when you want to shift your body position on longer rides or when standing up for off-road stretches. Passenger accommodations are basic but functional. A short ride to up isn't a problem. Now, let's talk about ownership appeal. Honda is known for bulletproof reliability, and the SCL500 is no different. The 471cc twin is shared with other Honda models, like the Rebel 500 and the CB500 lineup, so you're getting an engine that's already proven itself in the real world. Parts are easy to come by, maintenance is straightforward, and fuel efficiency is excellent. Expect somewhere in the ballpark of 60 miles per gallon, depending on how heavy your wrist is. With a 3.2-gallon fuel tank, that means you're looking at well over 180 miles of range, making it practical for both city and weekend rides. When it comes to price, the SCL500 really does undercut a lot of its competition. At just under $7,000, you're stepping into a motorcycle that gives you genuine Scrambler styling, real-world usability, and Honda's proven dependability. It sits in an attractive niche, more affordable than premium European Scramblers, more refined than entry-level cheap imports, and more versatile than a pure retro cafe tilde copyright machine. For riders who want one bike to do it all or commute during the week, cruise on the weekends, and maybe hit a dirt road or tie, the value proposition is hard to beat. What sets it apart, though, is how authentic it feels. In today's market, scramblers can sometimes feel like style exercises, bikes that look the part but don't ride like one. The SCL500 avoids that trap. It's not trying too hard, and it doesn't overload you with features you don't need. It gives you exactly what you want: a motorcycle that's fun, approachable, stylish, and capable of handling a variety of scenarios without ever feeling out of place. It's Honda's way of saying that simplicity still has a place in modern motorcycling, and when done right, simplicity can be the most enjoyable part of the ride.